Welcome to Elevating My World. Welcome to Elevating My World. You have tuned in with Roro. Roro got to get some things off her chest because Roro is going to lose her gasket if I'm limited to just journaling. No, I'm not going to pay thousands of dollars to talk to a therapist. You know what I'm saying? When I got all of these people following me on these social medias, when somebody should be listening to me. Just like I'm listening to y'all, somebody should be listening to me. So, with that being said, let's talk about it. This is for the single ladies. You know what I'm saying? They got kids and they raising them by themselves, and you are in the midst of co-parenting. If that's not your lane, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the women that are really going through something, and you know what I'm saying, you had to really put your foot down with some shit because motherfuckers thought that you was a goofy, gullible, desperate, you know what I'm saying, chick. Those are women I'm talking to that feel if they hold anything else in, they gonna lose a gasket. They are going to bust a gasket. I apologize if I'm going in and out. I was putting my AirPods in my case. Anywho, if the phone died, it just died. But I need to get this off my chest. So, your girl is in the middle of co-parenting right now. And I'm dealing with an individual that really is in denial towards his actions towards me and his children. For one, he got a lot of kids. Two, I made the mistake of ignoring the red flags, ignoring how you was treating the other baby mamas, ignoring how you was treating them other kids. And I really thought that I was exempt from being treated the same god doggone way. And it literally just like blew up in my face. There are no more tears. I have no more tears to cry. I have no more tears to cry. I have no more tears to cry. I'm at the point where I have no choice but to be strong for my children. Because for one, I have two girls and I have two boys. My oldest is 22 years old. My second oldest will be 8 in December. My third oldest will be 5 in June. And my fourth oldest will be 3 in July. You can go upstairs. So, long story short, he comes to drop the kids off today. You know what I'm saying? And my 4-year-old is having a whole meltdown because he don't want to leave his dad. Because once upon a time, it was this fake facade of a happy family. But on the inside, I was dying. I was dying. Because I have my own separate household from him and his people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say no names or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I've already blasted who all I needed to blast or whatever the case may be. If they saw it, they saw it. If they didn't, oh well, so be it. I know everybody knows somebody. I know the neighborhoods are small. The cities are small. The towns are small, whatever the case may be. But yeah. I am the last baby mama. I am the last children's mother. Correction, because I'm nobody's motherfucking baby mother. I take care of my kids with every breath and bone in my body. To individuals that don't know me and watching my social medias, it look like I got everything together, but I'm still getting some things together. I'm still picking up some pieces from being a people pleaser. I'm still picking up some pieces. I'm still picking up some pieces. And for that individual to be totally disregarded to the fact that I'm picking up the pieces, to the blatant disrespect, is mind-blowing. because I've never been through nothing like this. I used to be the kind of chick that I peep the bullshit. I might deal with it, you know what I'm saying? What's that saying? Once, shame on me. Twice, you know what I'm saying? 2 times, shame on you. 3 times, fuck the chopper, let it rain on you. We at 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? It's just rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat, rat-tat-tat-tat-tat, rat-tat-tat-tat, rat-tat-tat-tat. Oh, you want some too? Tat. I feel like I shouldn't have to beg a man to respect me. I shouldn't have to beg a man to take care of his kids. I shouldn't have to, like, I understand certain households are raised differently. And I do believe now I'm understanding that you should not tell a man everything about you. They should learn it piece by piece as y'all go throughout the relationship so they can have and make the choice of whether or not they want to stay. Don't tell them everything at once, because if you tell them everything at once, they're going to treat you how you already been treated and expect you to stick around. Especially if they peep that you starting to fall in love with them. But yeah, your girl is going through some co-parenting issues. My oldest child, when I told his father that I was pregnant with his son, he moved out of our town. He moved out of the city. Sure did. Moved out of the whole little city. Just disregarded me and our kid. I raised that boy with my mother and his godmother and my brother. Only 3 people that ever really got extremely close to my child. Everybody else is just, you know what I'm saying, feelings that thought that they can play with us, that thought that I was desperate, that thought that I was some goofy chick, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. I peep game. I used to be a real strong people pleaser. But I noticed that now that I'm not a people pleaser, motherfuckers are really in their feelings. They're really in their feelings. Because I've learned to respect myself, stand up for myself, stand up for my children, advocate for my children, whatever you want to call it. And I'm noticing that this co-parenting is kind of slightly affecting my kids. Because there's this facade being painted, and I got some very intelligent kids in spite of their disabilities, is what I learned. In spite of my children's disabilities, they are very intelligent. Very, very intelligent. Fathers are intelligent too, but somewhere along the line, they done lost their motherfucking marbles. And they just didn't care to really try to find them. They didn't really care to continue to try to find them. I made some very stupid mistakes in my life. Very disrespectful mistakes to myself. And it's affecting my children slightly. But your girl has put everything in position to, you know what I'm saying, put the pieces of my puzzle back together. I don't give a fuck if they don't put their piece of their puzzle back together. You know what I'm saying? From my understanding, every last one of them still got their mother in the picture. I don't know what type of advice they getting on their side of the picture, but I know that I ain't got nobody to give me no advice. I know I look young, but I'm not young. I ain't young by far. Not by far. And I'm damn for sure not stupid by far. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Your girl is knocking on 40 years old. I don't give a fuck what you see on the outside. You better really pay attention. Because I will treat your life if you try to play with me. Subscriber, outsider looking on the inside, I don't care who you are. I will treat your life and tell you to get nuck if you buck. Because that's just the real me. That's literally just the real me. If you ever heard anything about me and you did not hear it come out of my mouth, you better not believe that shit. You better not believe it. Because if you did, then that means that you already wanted to believe that from the jump. Because you had a subliminal not liking towards me. I ain't crazy by far. Your girl was an AB student, baby, coming up. Even in college, ABs. GPA close to 5.0. I mean 4.0, I'm sorry, 4.0. You're considered a genius past 4 point anything else. I'm at like a 3.6, 3.7. Yeah. 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 I've been doing my best to serve the Lord since I was about 9 years old. This here is also for my returning subscribers. This is for my new subscribers, so you can get a taste of what you're dealing with. I am a triple business owning, 4 children having, independent woman with no GED. And again, I don't care what nobody think about me, because I know what I carry up here, baby. I know what I carry up here, baby. And I'm very clear and awake to what's going on in the world. If you're not coming civilized, you cannot come over here. Subscriber, new subscriber, old subscriber, you can't come over here. If you coming to play with me and try to think you can play them games and that pillow talk or whatever the case may be, don't come. You might as well go on and unsubscribe. I'm not here to take my problems out on you. I'm just here to talk about my problems and see if there's anybody out there that can relate. I'm not trying to trauma bond. I just need to get a few things off my chest, because sometimes I get tired of journaling. And my mentor, she didn't show me what it is too, so I had to dismiss that, unfortunately, genuinely, unfortunately. For some reason, she felt like I was a goofy too. For some reason, you know what I'm saying, and thought that I was gonna keep backsliding. Some people get used to individuals, you know what I'm saying, individuals continuously backsliding. But honestly, when you get tired of being sick and fucking tired, you get tired of being sick and fucking tired. Real talk. If you can relate, honestly, just genuinely drop it in the comments. I can relate. I've been where you at. I'm not asking for no advice, but I'm just saying. If you ever feel that I might be stepping on your toes, if I comment on your video, let me know. But don't be ignorant about it, because I've learned to not be ignorant either. Everybody is not my problems. Everybody didn't cause my problems. I caused my problems by ignoring red flags and being a people pleaser. Because that's what godly folks do. You turn the other cheek like the Father. But it's only we only got 2 cheeks. We got 2 cheeks on our face and we got 2 cheeks on our tail. You could only turn so many cheeks. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. I've never been the kind of individual to sugarcoat things unless I genuinely understand that you don't know how to really genuinely accept honesty and true love. Then I know how to hold my tongue, and I know how to, you know what I'm saying, allow the Father to guide me accordingly to speak to you. But I ain't come to play with nobody. I'm cool, calm, collective until you really show me that you think that I'm a goofy. Call it what you want. trying to be nice, just constantly keep blowing up in my face. That's why I decided to just allow the Father to set me aside. I didn't set myself aside. I prayed and I cried. I prayed and I cried. I prayed and I cried. And I prayed and I cried. And I prayed and I cried. And I prayed and I cried. So now I just pray. And whatever the Father tell me to do, that's what I do. Especially when it pertains to my businesses, my finances, and my children. And our well-being. Our safety, my sanity, my kids' sanity, etc., etc. If you're not that kind of woman, you might want to get in that lane real fast. I just seen a story on YouTube about a lady that almost lost her life because she was also in a co-parenting situation, and he tried to kill her and he turned the gun on himself. But luckily, she survived by shielding her child. I've been in some abusive relationships, all because I was standing up for myself. I don't just stand up for myself in relationships no more. I just stand up for myself in general now. And if you can't take that, you need not come over here. You need not come over here. You need not come over here. I know with some individuals out there like, oh, she thinks she tough, da, 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 da. No, I know I'm tough. I know what I have to do if need freaking be. I don't think I'm tough. I know I'm tough when the time is right. I have kids in this house. I ain't come to play with nobody when it comes to my kids. I see a lot of men and women play with kids like they pawns, like they toys. And that is not motherfucking okay. I am a living witness of what can happen if you play with a child as a pawn. It's not too much that can really break me anymore, but it's certain things that if you push me too far, I might just go over the edge. So I just said, you know what, Father, I need you to really set me aside. Because I don't want to lose my crib. I don't want to lose my kids. I don't want to lose my businesses. I don't want to lose my sanity. I don't want to lose me. I don't want to lose anything that I worked hard for these past 4 years. 5. Time just flying so fast. It's literally like, as my mama used to say, it's making my head spin. It's making my head spin, baby. And I'm doing my best to stay focused. Don't get me wrong, I am focused, but I'm doing my best to stay focused, if that makes any sense. If that makes any freaking sense. I love kids. I've always loved kids. My mama used to get in my tail about picking up people's kids when we would go around kids. And she used to tell me, all right now, Rowena, don't mess around and give me no kids too early. Stop putting all these kids on your hip. Because I just love kids. Your kids come around me, they are safe. They are well taken care of. They are protected. They are nurtured. They are, you know what I'm saying, fed into positively. But everybody is not like that. My mama didn't let me and my brother go over everybody's house. We didn't spend the night over everybody's house. I can count on one hand how many times I spent the night out at people's house. One hand. And it wasn't the whole 5 times. The whole 5 fingers. It was not. Not at all. I'm that kind of person that don't take me long. It don't take me much. It don't take me long, and it don't take me much to get the big picture. I got 3 ass whoopings out of my entire life from my mother. 2 from my mother and 1 from my stepfather. That's all it took. I don't like nobody putting their hands on me. Because once I really understood that my mother was my auntie and my father was my was my uncle, no, you're not finna put your hands on me. 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 And if your kids around me, ain't nobody finna put their hands on them kids. Unless you give me permission, I still feel a little uncomfortable whooping people's kids. But if it need be, need be. Or I just say, hey, I can't watch them. They can't come around here. You got some work to do in them children. With all due respect. I've always got complimented on my oldest child's behavior whenever he wasn't around me. I always tell people, if you ever, you know what I'm saying, if he get out of line, put him in line, but respectfully, and let me deal with the rest when I get him home. I ain't never needed nobody to do my job. Never, ever. As long as I got breath in my body, you not finna do my job as a mother. You not finna comb my kids' hair. You not finna, none of that. No. As a stepmother, I expect, thank you, Father. I expect you to do your job. Hair combed, clothes in order, bag packed well. I ain't come to play with nobody. Mama raised me very well. I left home at 18 because I thought I knew more than my mother. I did. I thought I knew more than my OG. And she was a good mother. May she rest in peace, both of them. My birth mother passed away, and my auntie that raised me and stepped in a gap for my mother passed away in 2012 of brain cancer. My birth mother passed from a drug overdose. I don't know how true the story is, but it was because my father wanted to get off the drugs and he was leaving my mother, and I guess she couldn't take it. Or whatever. Yeah, you dealing with a cast iron right here. This here cast iron. Not one of them flimsy nails that you nail in the wall, and if you hit it too hard, it's gonna bend to the left or the right. No, baby, we cast iron over here, baby. We cast iron. Cast iron. But no, I don't like how, you know what I'm saying, Buddy is just not playing his hand right. Like you fumbled the chick. You fumbled the chick. The chick that you see clearly God sent to you because you was weeping and hollering and hooping and hollering about how they didn't respect you and da 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 da. So I did my best to be the opposite, and he took advantage of that. And eventually I got tired and kicked that ass to the curb. When we started dating, you knocked on my door. I didn't knock on your door. You came to my domain that I already had when we started dating. And you trying to make me feel like I still owe you something? Nigga, kiss my tail. Kiss my tail. Hold that thought. Let me get my baby off the pot. What's up? When you come downstairs, it don't really matter. But yeah, more folks think it's sweet. They think it's sweet. Think it's sweet They think it's sweet. They think it's sweet. But little do they know I got a surprise for them. I can't wait for them to get that letter in the mail, baby. Can't wait for you to get that letter in the mail. It took a lot in me to even do that. Because I'm not the kind of woman to think or even feel that I should even have anybody force you to be a parent. Ain't nobody forcing me to be a parent, so what's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? I don't go through this with my 7-year-old father. It tried to aspire, but I had to nip it in the bud. And I learned very quickly that I was able to nip it in the bud, and it was turned around real quickly because I see how he was raised. But I also left that relationship because that individual didn't like me standing up for myself, and they put their hands on me. Don't stay when they put their hands on you. It's some women out here that really be about that, my man. No, baby. That's why that woman almost got killed, because he couldn't face the fact that she didn't want to put up with his mess. And they was co-parenting. Go on back upstairs. She's not going to. She's a baby. You know better. She want her to follow, her big sister want her to follow her around so much, but my 2-year-old, she a little independent little thing. I ain't come to play with nobody. I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired. Yeah, you can get therapy for free, but This is not for subscribers. This is me just venting. This is me venting. If you choose to subscribe and you run across this video, thank you very, very much. Because I'm on a mission to elevate my YouTube channel and get the message out there that it's okay to be strong. It's okay to be independent. It's okay to be a God-fearing individual. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I know I'm crunching on some toes, but I don't care. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. And I'm about what's right. That's why I ain't got no friends. Never did really ever have friends, to be brutally honest with you. Not at all. I've always been pretty. I've always been smart. I've always been a good dresser, whatever the case may be. And chicks are haters. Because their mama wasn't teaching them to be, you know what I'm saying, civilized individuals. They was teaching them to be haters or whatever the case may be. Not to come at nobody mama, but I'm just speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's some people out there that's not really teaching their kids, you know what I'm saying, how to be, you know what I'm saying, civil. Real talk. Nobody want to be told anything anymore. Nobody don't want to listen to the truth. There's a difference between the truth and being blatantly or you know what I'm saying, what's the word? Subliminally disrespectful. There's a big difference. People act like they don't know the difference in things anymore or the principle of things anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. It's a lot of men who mama, if your mama still living, she might not like me. She might not like me. Your sister might not like me. Your auntie might not like me. Your cousins might not like me. They might not like me. If you ever decide to try to date me, they might not like me. Because I ain't kind of play with nobody. I treat people how I want to be treated because that's how I was raised. And that's how the Father tells us to do each other. Love thy neighbor as you want to be loved. Treat thy neighbor how you want to be treated. I know that's technically not how it's put in the Bible, but y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. Since everybody want to point out mistakes and stuff, it was like, I was just trying to make a point and just tell you. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. I honestly didn't even peep that I had made that mistake until I went back and watched the video. I'm like, wait a minute, let me watch this video. Because I'm not big on watching my videos for some reason. Because I will critique my videos and they'll never go up. So I just don't watch them. I'm not finna pick at myself for nobody no more. Ever, ever, ever. As long as I got breath in my body. As long as the Father is choosing to breathe breath into my lungs, I'm not picking at myself no more. I'm not finna pick at my kids. I'm not finna critique my kids for this world. I'm not finna critique my household. I'm not finna critique my beliefs. I'm not finna do none of that shit. So if you come over here as a subscriber, it's because you chose to, and you want to learn something, and you want to enjoy something, etc., etc. Because we down to earth over here, baby, but you not finna play in our face. You not finna play in our face. You not finna play in our face. I like making content. It's fun. And I get the benefit of making money along with it. What? A win and a win? Check and mate, baby. Fuck you thought this was. We hustlers over here. But we are also very understanding to the real world. But I'm not going to let nobody play in our face. Not at all. Not at all. I got 2 daughters and 2 sons, and they're gonna be strong. They're gonna be intelligent. They're gonna be provident. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be confident. They're gonna be uplifting to themselves and others. Everything in me goes against leaving, letting them take my kids. My 7-year-old is autistic. My 4-year-old is autistic. My baby is 2. She just really learning how to talk. She's coming together with her words and everything. Like everybody is coming along, but it's still some things that I gotta, pay attention to because I don't want to have to go to jail. I don't want to have to go to jail because I will. I will stand in front of that judge's face and let it be known what's up. Mm-mm. 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 Nope, not at all. Not at all. That's why I stay away from people because people think they crazy until they run across their match. People really think they crazy. Kids don't ask to come here. We as women spread our legs, we lay on our back, and we ignore the red flags. That's one major reason why I'm so protective over my kids. They didn't ask to come here. I was just being busy and trying to be in love and ignoring the red flags. It just is what it is. Not bragging, not boasting. I'm just, you know, taking accountability. Because that's what I do. I take accountability. That's another reason why I don't have friends. If I disrespected you, let me know. Really let me know how. If you can't explain to me how I did it, then I'm not taking accountability for it, because that means I didn't do it. And if you felt I did it, that means you want me to kiss your ass and you was never taught to be accountable for your actions. Mm-mm. 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 To the booty. To the mom. Hey, Juicy baby. Hey, girl. Come here. Can I see your nose? Khalees, can I see your nose? No, she said no. No. Okay. I'm gonna get that nose. I'm going to get that nose. Mm-mm. My baby had like, my 2-year-old tried to hold it in so bad, but you know what I'm saying? She's strong like her mama. Her brother, he's so sweet and sensitive. I'm going to advocate for mine. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care who don't like it. I brought them in this world being a fast tail adult, because I had all of my kids 18 and older. At the age of 18 and older. Not younger, 18 and older. I had my oldest 2 months before my 19th birthday. I said I had my second oldest. I was close to my 30s, or in my 30s, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I was good and grown. Good and grown. No child in me, baby. I don't care what nobody say. No child in me. By law, I was legal. I was able to be tried as an adult if I did anything wrong. Too wrong. Yeah, your girl was grown. I was able to buy squares and everything. Like, stop playing. I look young because that's just how much the Father loved me, and that's how much His grace has been holding me together. His love, His mercy, and His grace has been holding me together. No cap. Because if it wasn't for Jesus, baby, yeah. Clink, clink. Clink, clink. What Madea say? Clink, clink. You better clink, clink. But this is a different type of clink, clink. Like, I'll clink, clink if it wasn't for Jesus. If it wasn't for Jesus, baby. Not to get biblical, but to get biblical. If it wasn't for Jesus. Long as I got King Jesus. Long as I got King Jesus. Long, long, long as I got him. Don't need nobody else. To a certain extent, we need each other. And the Father makes that very clear in His good book, too. But yeah, I just want to come on here and get a few things up off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Because sick and tired is sick and tired over here. Sick and tired is sick and tired over here. Sick and tired is sick and tired over here. Real talk. Sick and tired is sick and tired, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to turn on them notifications. Don't forget to give me a like if you like this video. If you didn't, okay, all by means. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I love you. You know what I'm saying? No harm done. I'ma still get blessed regardless. And I still got that Reese fall set coming. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see the results of that, because I'm almost done. You know what I'm saying? I am gonna need you to subscribe, because we don't just give out You know what I'm saying? No more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have a reason to want to come over here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't sit at this table, baby, because this is a very special table. This is a very special table. And I know your table's special too. So if you want me to subscribe to your channel and your content is actually talking about something and you're about something, I'm coming to subscribe. Okay? I'm going to hit that likey like. I'm going to turn my notifications on. What PGP say? I hit that likey like. I hit that likey like. Stop playing with it. I watch a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all. I do. And I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, none of that, but I watch a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all are good. Y'all funny. Y'all down to earth. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. I hit that likey like. I hit that likey like. I love it. She's so transparent. From what I see on social media. I don't know her personally in real life, but I ain't no fool. If I'm a fool, then I'm flying. When pigs fly. Baby. Ain't no way in the world you could be as honest as her and have all them subscribers. Unless people are really just that messy. But yeah. Hit that like button if you like this video. Turn them notifications on if you want to see more. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more down to earth, you know what I'm saying, realistic content. Again, y'all are tuning in to Elevate My World. Peace.